Alrighty guys, so the video you're about to see was me doing some dumb stuff that I shouldn't have done, and I was embarrassed about it afterwards, so I tried to pretend like it never happened. Now, that was stupid because obviously accidents happen, but I didn't want my mom to worry, I didn't want people to talk to me about it, but that's not really the way to live life. So I figured, let's make a video about it so everybody can learn something hopefully from the situation. So, without further ado, if you get queasy or anything like that from blood or any type of stuff, I would be careful about watching it, but it's really not that bad. I hope you guys can learn something, and don't be afraid to admit if you made a mistake in life, because everybody's human. It happens, you know? So enjoy the video, and I will see you guys later.
Party people, I hope you can hear me, or else this is going to be one big waste of a recording. But we got ourselves Free Ride 17 set up. First flight of the new year. It is a January, no, that's not a lie, it is a February, like 10th, I think? 10th, something like that, 10th or 11th? Yeah, I think it's 10th. I didn't do a single flight in the winter, which is rubbish. I was super busy doing things, other things. Not a good excuse, but it's the excuse that I've got. Okay, let's hope that I don't botch this launch, because it's been for bloody ever. But it doesn't help that my thumb is through that wrong hole there. Alright, let's get that sorted. Okay. Let's see if we can get this bird in the air. Come on. Little wonky up here. A little bit wonky up here. That was a wild launch. Holy moly. Okay, turn the music down so I can hear myself think. All right. So, I have a story to say. I have some explaining to do because you guys obviously saw the thumbnail. That juicy thumbnail. Woo! She's a little bumpy. She's a little chunky. But good gravy, it feels good to be in the air. We're gonna head over to the reservoir and I'm gonna talk to you guys about what on earth I did. So you probably already have a guess based on what it looked like happened, but let me just start from the beginning, shall we? It was a beautiful summer's day, and me and my good buddy Bart, we decided to ourselves, let's go for a nice little flight, as we do. I was so giddy. It was the perfect 5-mile-an-hour breeze, which makes for the easiest of launches. And as my wing rose to the sky, I eased on the throttle and effortlessly became weightless. As I entered the flying space, a thought came over my mind. A thought that said, wow, you know, it'd be really cool to just bounce along on the ground, almost as if I were weightless, hopping with giant leaps over the terrain, frolicking much like Bambi did before his poor mother died. As I was bounding from spot to spot in the field that lay before me, I just dangled my feet a little too far down. I was taking giant strides, like just the most weightless, happy human you've ever seen. Unfortunately, one of my strides was just a bit too long, as I was fully out of my seat at this point and just hanging by the leg straps. Further and further I went across the landscape that lay before me. As I was bounding, frolicking like a schoolboy that just got home, ready to take on the day with his fellow mates. I felt this whack to the back of my left heel. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, what have I done? Almost in disbelief, I pulled off my glove and reached my thumb down to the back of my shoe. When I pulled my thumb out, it had looked as if I had just stuck it into a sweet cherry pie. Unfortunately, it wasn't cherry pie filling on my thumb, but my own heel's blood. Looking at the back of my shoe, which I'm wearing right now, we probably can't see it, but that is what happened right there. I will show a picture just in case. And I said, oh my goodness, what have I done? So I circled back around to land as my good buddy Bart had not yet taken off, and I know his medical skills are far beyond that of mortal men. So I thought, surely he can save my foot from being amputated. I landed and quickly ran inside to tell Bart of what had happened. He sprung into medical mode, wasting no time, but grabbing the bandages, gauze, peroxide, and ointments, creams, and salves that we could possibly need. Enough medical supplies to heal a small army. Graciously, he took the time to bandage me up before he decided to leave up into the sky himself. But at that point in time, I was totally fine, and so I decided to join him. That's fun. Gosh, it's been too long since I've done that. But yeah, it probably should have had stitches. It looked pretty serious, and walking was very, very painful for about the next week. Also, Mom, if you're watching this video, don't freak out. My foot's fine. That was many months ago. Sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't want you to worry. So, yeah. The lesson learned here, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, don't go kicking your feet back too far. Mind you, I was running a 140 centimeter prop on a Tornado 280, and that does not leave enough room from the edge of the hoop to the tip of the propeller. However, that being said, it does seem as if it was almost a freak incident, because my heel had to go in just the right location to be able to make contact with the propeller, as there is very, very little room for anything to get in there because it is so close to the hoop. But that being said, I found out there is a way. If you try hard enough, yes, you can chop off the back of your own foot. So anyone who was wondering that same question, the answer is absolutely, but not without some skill involved. My goodness, my fingers are numb as kittens. That makes no sense. Holy crap! It's cold. Those guys are trying to have a peaceful fishing experience, and here I am on the most obnoxious motor a man has ever heard. So, recent subscribers and fellow followers, I appreciate everything, and I wanted to say a big thank you for all the new subscribers. I would really like to make 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm going to continually be putting out new content, so hop on board to follow it if you'd like to see it. I'm planning on doing a barrel roll how-to video coming up shortly here, as well as some other tutorials on how to do certain maneuvers and any type of skill that I feel like I can educatedly relay to someone who might be looking for information on such matters. I am by no means a professional, and so obviously do your own due diligence for figuring out these things on your own as well. But that being said, I think I have enough insight to be able to give an educated response towards certain activities. So, without further ado, I say we go for know. Should we do a barrel roll? Should we rip one off? It's a little bumpy. I don't think it's too bumpy. I don't know, free ride? What do you say? It's been a bit. Yeah, we'll head over this way and rip one off. Why not? Let's hit one. Just a little baby barrel roll, shall we? We're just gonna go quick left, get her to dive, wait till the bottom, power on, up and over. Yeah! Good times. Good times. All right, course correction. Let's come back to where we want to be, and we'll ease ourselves back onto the throttle. What a good time. Anybody is maybe interested in a free ride 15 meter for sale, I have got one that has very few hours on it. I have probably put a total of 10 hours on it myself, if I had to guess. And I would keep it. I have too many wings, though. I fly the free ride 17 the most. I'm a 175-pound man, and it's spicy enough. Mind you, the free ride 15's back crap crazy, which is awesome. And I don't know if I've dropped a video about that yet, and if not, I will probably do one before I sell it. That being said, I also recently purchased a Viper 5 16 meter, which I'm going to do a video on as well. Other than that, I just have too many wings. I've got the Sirocco 22, I've got a 25 meter Octane, got a 27 meter base 2. I've got a lot of wings, so yeah, something's got to go. I just feel wasteful, you know? Wasteful. And I need some money, to be honest with you. All right, I got to get this bird on the ground. As much as I'd love to be up here for another hour, my hands are frozen. We're going to see if we can snake her in here. Oh, yeah, that was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Landing. I don't know if I did that already for on-throttle landings. So we're going to have a little bit of a dive there. We're going to come in real close to the house here. Oh, beautiful. That's totally launchable. Look at that perfect set out. That's phenomenal.
Alrighty, so just to show you guys exactly what happened, this space right here, so this is, I'm running a 135 centimeter prop now, and I had a 140 centimeter prop, and that came to about there-ish, roughly. And so the back of my foot was able to get into this space here, my heel, when I was running around like a psychopath. And I was able to just get my ankle right into there, or my heel right into there. So, yeah, that chopped a hole in my shoe and then a nice gouge out of my foot. So the main takeaway is just if you guys make a mistake, don't be afraid to admit it and try to share it so other people can learn from the accidents that happen so we can all be safer and better as a community. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.